How to overcome loneliness. After 60, they say the golden years are supposed to be peaceful. But for millions of people over 60, there's a silent epidemic no one talks about. It creeps in quietly, between the empty rooms, between missed phone calls, and long, quiet afternoons. It's not illness. It's not aging. It's loneliness. And here's the truth. Loneliness after 60 doesn't just make you feel sad. It can shorten your life. Studies show it's as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Yet, almost no one prepares for it. No one warns you until it's already taken hold. But it doesn't have to stay that way. In this video, you'll learn the less obvious signs of loneliness, the hidden ways it affects your mind and body, and practical steps that have helped thousands of seniors reconnect, even if they live alone or feel forgotten. We'll also uncover some surprising, little-known facts, like how a simple routine change or even owning a goldfish can start to heal emotional wounds. So, stay with us, because the last tip in this video might be the most unexpected and the most powerful. You're watching After Older Years, where we talk about the real struggles and the real solutions. If this hits close to home, make sure to subscribe and join our growing community. You are not alone, and we're just getting started. 1. Understanding loneliness. Before we talk about how to fix it, we need to understand what loneliness really is. Most people think loneliness just means being alone. But that's not always true. You can be surrounded by people, family, neighbors, even a spouse, and still feel deeply disconnected. Loneliness isn't about company. It's about connection, or the lack of it. And here's something most people don't realize. Loneliness doesn't just affect how you feel. It changes how your body works. It can raise your blood pressure, weaken your immune system, even increase your risk of memory loss and dementia. In fact, some researchers now call it a hidden public health crisis for older adults, because the damage isn't always visible until it's already done. Your brain starts to feel less sharp. Sleep gets lighter. You may stop finding joy in things that used to make you smile. And the longer it goes on, the harder it gets to reach out, like a heavy fog settling over your daily life. But here's the key. Loneliness isn't a permanent state. It's a signal, like hunger or thirst, telling you that something is missing. 2. Stay connected with others. Before we talk about hobbies or routines, let's talk about something even more important: people. Human connection isn't just nice to have, it's essential. Just like food and sleep, your mind needs regular contact with others to stay healthy. That doesn't mean you have to be a social butterfly, but it does mean reaching out, even when it feels awkward, or even when you think others are too busy. Call a friend, text your grandchildren, write a letter to someone you've lost touch with. It might feel small, but those moments matter more than you think. And if your circle has gotten smaller over time, that's okay. There are still ways to build new connections. Local libraries, senior centers, churches, and hobby clubs are full of people looking for the same thing you are: a friendly face and a little conversation. Even showing up to a weekly group, just to listen at first, can help your brain feel more engaged and your heart feel less heavy. Social interaction doesn't need to be loud or constant. It just needs to be consistent. A short chat, a smile from someone who remembers your name, a shared story over coffee. These are the tiny threads that hold us together. 3. Embrace technology. Before we talk about daily routines or getting a pet, let's look at something that might feel a little intimidating at first. Technology. Yes, it's changing fast. And yes, it can be frustrating sometimes. But it's also one of the most powerful tools we have to stay connected, especially when we can't be there in person. A simple video call can bring a familiar face right into your living room. One tap, and you're having a real-time conversation with your son, your niece, or an old friend who lives across the country. You can also find online communities made just for older adults. Forums, Facebook groups, and support networks where people your age talk, share, and laugh about the same things you're going through. You're not the only one feeling this way, and seeing others talk openly about it can make a huge difference. The best part? You don't need to be a tech expert. There are simple apps designed for beginners, and even local libraries or senior centers offer free tech lessons to help you get started. It's never too late to learn something new, especially if that something helps you feel closer to the people in meaningful activities. Before we talk about support groups or therapy, let's focus on something closer to home: how you spend your day. When every day feels the same, loneliness can grow quietly in the background. But when you fill your time with purpose, even small things can start to feel meaningful again. Hobbies aren't just for passing time. They're ways to express yourself, calm your mind, and feel a sense of accomplishment. Whether it's gardening, painting, knitting, or even reading a good book, these moments give your day color and structure. And if you're someone who's always cared for others, volunteering can bring back that feeling of usefulness. Many local groups need help, from food banks and hospitals to animal shelters and schools. Even a few hours a week can create a deep sense of connection. You don't need a grand plan, just one small activity that makes you feel curious, creative, or needed. Because when you wake up with something to look forward to, everything starts to shift. Even your mood, your energy, your outlook. 5. Consider pet companionship. Before we talk about reaching out for professional support, let's take a moment to talk about something simple and surprisingly powerful. Companionship that comes with 4 legs and a wagging tail. Pets can be more than just cute or entertaining. They can be true companions, especially in moments when the house feels too quiet. A dog, a cat, even a bird or a small rabbit can make a big difference. They listen without judgment. They stay close when you're feeling low. And they create a reason to get up, move around, and stay engaged. Caring for a pet adds gentle structure to your day. Feeding, walking, playtime. These small acts bring back a sense of purpose. And they can even lead to new connections, like chats with neighbors at the park, or meeting others who love animals too. Even something as small as a goldfish can create a calming presence in the room. Because sometimes, what we really need is just another living soul to care for, and be cared for in return. 6. Seek professional support. Before we talk about building a daily routine, let's address something that often goes unspoken: the need for real professional support. Sometimes, loneliness runs deeper than what a hobby, a phone call, or even a pet can fix. It can feel heavy, unshakable, and hard to explain to the people around you. That's when talking to a counselor, therapist, or even your doctor can make a real difference. These aren't just people who listen. They're trained to help you understand what you're feeling and guide you through it, step by step. There's still a lot of shame around asking for help. But the truth is, seeking support isn't a weakness. It's one of the strongest things you can do. It shows that you're willing to care for yourself, just like you've cared for others all your life. And today, help is more accessible than ever. Many therapists offer phone or video sessions. Some communities even provide free or low-cost counseling for seniors. You don't have to carry the weight alone. There are people out there who truly want to help you feel better and who know how to build a daily routine. Before we talk about joining communities, let's take a moment to focus on something simple but powerful: your daily routine. When days blend into one another without shape or plan, loneliness can sneak in even more easily. Having a regular routine gives your mind something to hold on to. It creates small moments of purpose and calm. It doesn't have to be complicated. A morning walk outside, even if it's just around the block, can lift your spirits and get your body moving. Reading a few pages of a favorite book or listening to music can bring joy and peace. And setting times for calls with family or friends, even short ones, gives you something to look forward to. Routine doesn't mean your day has to be rigid or boring. It's about finding a gentle rhythm that helps you feel grounded. A rhythm that keeps loneliness from filling every empty space. 8. Join supportive communities. Before we talk about wrapping up, let's explore how being part of a group can make a big difference. There are programs designed specifically for seniors, like Caring Connections, where people come together to share stories, support each other, and build friendships. Local senior centers also offer a variety of activities, from exercise classes to arts and crafts, and even book clubs. Joining these groups isn't just about staying busy. It's about finding people who understand what you're going through, who can listen, and who want to share their time with you. Even if you're shy at first, attending a class or group event can open doors to new friendships and make your days feel fuller and warmer. Conclusion: loneliness after 60 is more common than most people realize. But it's important to know it's also manageable. The steps we talked about today might seem small, but each one can bring you closer to feeling connected again. Reach out, try something new, and be patient with yourself. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. Brighter days are ahead, and there is hope for a fuller, happier life. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to After Older Years. We're here to support you every step of the way.